What's up, dude? Potem, nice on getting that first. And we are back with more Stonemachia. So second week, third update apparently. Let's see. Increased drop rate for certain enemies. That's nice. Generic and endless bug fixing. Nice. Ooh, the size has been decreased by 2 gigs and now it will be more performant. That's nice. Alright. Well, let's keep on trucking. I do not know how far I am in the game. I'm feeling I'm relatively far, but I honestly have no idea. But we are in the Empyrean Abbey, which sounds pretty up there because not only is it like relatively down here on the list, but also Empyrean implies godhood, basically. Do I have any of these? I do not. Alright. Whoa! Did not see that guy. Did not appreciate you sneaking up on me there. No problem. He's beating every. Oh, it's you! Give me a second, I'm in the middle of a fight, but welcome in raiders! Thank you for the raid! Ah! I'm just beating up this bell. Dokuro raid, and thank you for the follow, Trike42. How's it going, everyone? Alright, we got him. Now I can actually do this. What's up? Welcome in. What were you playing? Let's see. Doku. That's a cool name. Dokuru Scarm Miglioni? BT? Nice. VTuber. I'll get there one day, lads. I'm not quite on the VTuber stage just yet, but welcome in. What were you playing? Hopefully Stonemachia, but if not, that's okay. You can tell me about your stream and whatever you're gamed on. But welcome in, everyone. Name's Alex, Plague, Axel. I go by many names depending on who you're talking to. Stonemachia, hell yeah. But we love Souls-likes here. I haven't played one recently until right now. Obviously, I'm playing Stonemachia right now. A little further ahead than I am. Gotcha. I'll talk to this guy in a second. But I am planning another one I've been sitting on after I finish this one. I might do 100% before I move on, or I'll do 100% on my own time. Not sure. Speaking of which, not here actually. Where do we check? Right here. I'm assuming I have to get every single card and potentially every single song in the game. I like that album cover though. Churubo, just chilling, listening to some tunes. But anyways, oh, I need to talk to him. You must be the new champion. Your hearing with the king is almost imminent. In the meantime, I suggest you enjoy our magnificent castle to the fullest. The greenhouse hosts a vast collection of unique and extinct species, whereas the theater will provide you with a marvelous show. Both represent the passions of our king in this world. Remember to attend the hearing. You've earned it. I do my best to do some random voices for the NPCs, and sometimes if there's a recurring NPC, I try to remember what voice I gave them, but I usually fail. Anyways. I'm curious to know, don't say anything besides the following. Am I close to endgame or not? Besides that, I'm just curious to know. We need 2 keys. So there was a key that way and key this way. I might do some backtracking at some point. Just to double check. Also, for the fishing, I know the fishing has a high chance of dropping a card for the, like, one of the bigger enemies when you do a fishing encounter. But besides that, is there a point to doing the fishing? You don't think so? Oh. I thought I had to climb up to talk to him. Mammals were reborn at the hands of our king. Past lives and new lives united in faith. A perfect people for a perfect king. Rejoice. Bear witness to the perfect world. No. This world's imperfect. I don't believe in it. So you haven't beaten the game either, I'm assuming? So yeah, we have 2 doors. We need to find some keys. Welcome in, Ghoulie. House Loki and... what was the name of your other cat? You got some bosses further ahead? And you think you're about 1 or 2 hours before the end. Okay, so... if I play my cards right, I actually might be able to finish it because... to be honest... oops, I messed that up. I haven't really been overly struggling with the game. This is just my 3rd stream of the game. The cats be chilling. They say hi. Hi, cats. I hope your evening has been good. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the jump. But I played super aggressive in this game, and it seems to be working, so I'm just gonna keep the same style. I am curious, have you been sticking to just playing the pawn, or you actually swapped to the other ones? I found the pawn to just be relatively chill. Maybe I should start using some of the other ones more. What are you? Oh, you're upside down. It's like, what are you? Oh, let me read backwards. The spire is upside down. I am upside down. Everything is upside down. What is real? I can see your opposite. Or is it the real you? Try to switch it up. Okay, I managed to read that backwards. Is there another person to talk to in here? Yeah, I've noticed that about the special moves, that you, like, have to pay, for example, you have to parry the right trigger moves or pawn with other classes to get a special effect. What a joy you must feel, knowing the King of Feminim's grace is upon you. How proud you must be knowing some of us were entrusted with further testing your strength. They will not hesitate to attack you, and they will be ready to fall in order to serve our sovereign's will. What an honor I have been done. I wish you success. Many have tried to emerge as a new champion for the king, but despite their efforts, the champion has always remained the same. How fortunate. Curious. But besides Stonemachia, what other Souls-likes have you played? They don't have to be the mainstream or well-known ones. I've personally played a bunch of other ones that people either haven't really played, even though they should, or other ones that are not the hottest. Let's just say that. Ah, too early. Have you ever tried First Berserker? That's one of the few ones I have not, actually. I heard decent things about it, but I have not played it. Okay, so that's one of our keys right there. Oh, actually, no, that's not a key. That's a dude. I forgot. They look a little different. Stellar Blade? Yeah, I can count Stellar Blade in there. I haven't played it because I don't own a PlayStation, unfortunately. You recommend it? It's fun. Maybe I'll look into getting it. I messed up my parry, damn it. Hold on. Alright, I got my clones. Let's go! Thank you for the follow, K13. Hope you enjoyed the stay at the apothecary. Alright, there's that guy. I got my card. Let me grab that real quick. Whoop. Oh, I missed that one. Damn it, he dodged it. Alright, got him. Let's see. It's on PC now? Then I'll have to maybe wishlist it and see if I get it at some point. But also, other than the Dark Souls games and other FromSoft ones, okay. Because I played a lot. So, obviously, we have the trilogy, Dark Souls trilogy. I have played Demon's Souls and beaten it. Same with Bloodborne. Sekiro. Another Crab's Treasure. The second Lords of the Fallen. Well, technically the first, because they're actually going to make a sequel soon, actually. What else off the top of my head? I can't quite recall, but I played a whole bunch. And that's just a few. Oh yeah, Lies of P, of course. Lies of P, if you have not played it, play it. It's a really good Souls-like. Oh. Alright. All these carts on the ground. I'm still trying to figure out the lore of this game generally, besides, you know, the angels fell because of, you know, the one, what was his name? Sephiroth? I forget. He got frustrated at the church. Oh, I know which boss you're talking about. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough early boss, to be honest. Damn it. There you go. I know which boss you're talking about, the Pope guy. Well, it's not a Pope, he's like a priest, I think, but you know what I mean. That guy is pretty tough for the early game, especially if you don't use your full arsenal. Lies of P really wants you to use everything at your disposal. Yeah, the boss. Maybe you got stuck in the... You got mad at the level. Yeah, the level is also relatively annoying because of all the, what status effects was it again? Decay, I think? Basically poison and weapon degradation at the same time. Okay, we'll just, oh. Not what I expected them to be able to do. God damn it. I was gonna try to parry the small one, but he didn't even reach me. Damn it. Man, this looks tanky. There we go. Oh yeah, I have beaten Code Vein. It was okay. It has its problems for sure. But it's mainly because it did not play by the same rules as a lot of Souls-likes. It was more of a skill, like, a skill-based Souls-like, not really, like, build, per se. Technically, you could still make a build with the abilities, and you had to, like mix and match them to your preference, which was nice in a way, but also, like, not as straightforward as I like big sword. I choose strength and health and stamina, and that's all I do, and smack my enemies to the ground, and it works. Also, Codebane has some issues with how the dodging iframes work, personally. I didn't really like it for that regard, too. Let's see, anyone else? I guess not, but, I knew there was gonna be something under the stairs. One thing I'm curious about in this game, I've triggered it a couple of times, like, certain areas become, like, horror-based. The way dungeon work is whack, the level settings. Yeah, I would say in the first, I have not played Codebane 2, but for Codebane 1, some of the areas, oh boy, that, I forget the name. But this area that was, like, white, it had a bunch of, like, just a massive, massive, massive cathedral area. It was, like, still kind of early game, but, like, the first big level, per se. I did not like that one. Oh, I'm upstairs, but above the room I was just in? Yes, okay. Before we... Lore. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, a lonely being was floating to the nothingness. For all the time that he floated, he only knew that profound solitude. Bootleg on Orlando, yes. So one day, he began dreaming. It looks like a cat on the right side, kind of cute. Through his dream, he split into two to create something that could fill the boy. A family. A sense of foreboding surfaces from the pages. You want to keep reading? Yeah. Fill me with the knowledge of the unknown and make this game more eldritch than it already is. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you thought was the right path? I will tell you what I think. I think you're afraid. Because now, you can only stand and watch, while everything you have hidden from yourself comes to light. After that, you will be lonely, knowing that there is no one else to blame but yourself. Implications. Of what exactly? I have no idea. The first half of the original being was crowned with fear and solitude. The second half was crowned with desire and will. Never again, said the second half while dreaming of the first stars. Never again, said the first half, making them immortal. Thanks to the birth of their sons, they were not alone anymore. Thanks to their immortality, they would never be again. Sense of foreboding, yep. I often think about our immortality, the immaturity of it. How it is bad that it springs from the inability to let go. Yet it is inebriating, maddening even. Mammals fear death. Therefore they lived with a purpose. Every day, every hour, every second. I gave that back to them. Do not dare to pity them now. You do not deserve that privilege. Intriguing. Give me more lore, please. I'll read that book in a second. What do you gotta say? Did your gaze rest on our king's majestic work? The spire pales in comparison. It is an honor to be in the presence of such magnificence. Praise Ophanim. Glory to the enlightened king. I don't think he's gonna be that enlightened, is he? Well, let's read more books. With time, the hushed world filled up and a real kingdom was born. However, as solitude was fading in the king's spirit, fear was becoming more vivid. He saw that as much as they were perfect, the Eternals were prey to boredom. He therefore gazed somewhere, and the flame of occasion kindled. By his order, all angels molded the mammals with their own blood. Beings endowed with a infinite talent and the ability to create. Beyond the spire, you will be safe. Safe from what? You have distorted the meaning of a building dedicated to a betrayed hope. You lay waste to something wonderful to satisfy your deliriums. The ambitious work that inspired the spire, that stands tall in this abbey. Yet you will not find heaven once you reach the summit. Just me. But I'm curious, Dokuro. What other types of games do you enjoy playing? Because I play a bunch of different things as well. Mainly RPGs and the shooters here and there. I actually play a lot of Rivals personally and some Overwatch. In the darkest day, one of the angels abandoned the celestial bolts and lay with a mammal. On her return, the immortals met the horror of death. In the imminence of the end, the king erected borders between his own kind to save his beloved creation. One of his kin, tainted by curiosity, dared to cross the skies to know what had been denied to him, and that frail family dream began to seep away. I was anxiously waiting for your arrival. What do you think of this place? Is it to your liking? A king should live in a castle. I am the only king here, and you're playing at being a usurper. I have to admit, that part suits you. How many did you exterminate to get here? Hundreds? Thousands? All this time, did you really think you were the White Knight? Even with a mirror, you will not be able to see how pathetic you are. Action games, Metroidvanias, fighting games? Gotcha. I do play quite a few Metroidvanias myself. But I haven't played too many recently besides Silksong. Or, if you ever heard of it back when it was free on Epic, Grime. Granted, Grime I played for videos on YouTube. I didn't stream that one. But it was pretty fun. Pretty different as well. Echoes of abandonment resounded among the mammals. No longer guided by the Eternal's light, they let themselves be guided by their hands. And they built. Each stone was leading them higher and higher, closer and closer to the Sempiternals. One day, they erected a work that was soaring into the skies, from the clouds, in immovable silence. This thing is driving me mad. Do you have the faintest idea how tolerant I was? To put aside all of Cherubim's dirty tricks, I turned a blind eye to his personal army of solar maniacs obsessed with mammals. I provided new arms to him. I granted him my champion for his hunt. Without me, he would still be in the sorry state Mikheim had left him in. And when the only thing he was looking for showed up before his eyes, what did he do? He failed. May it serve as a lesson to me. When I am done with you, he will be next. Even using you has become irritating. Okay, so this guy's a bit self-righteous, I guess. Eras of solitude passed in the mammalian lands. During this miserable period, the immortals fell into a miasma of discord. A chasm opened among the celestial ranks, between who was condemning the defector and who was defending him. This harmony insituated itself even among the royals, and soon became rancor. It was a burst of wrath that pierced the queen. It was a burst of wrath that ignited the war of heaven. And from that moment on, only hatred reigned. She has got so much of her. It was a pity she was incapable of coming to terms with it. She has always been afraid of her emotions. But the lies, those are all her doing. She lied to our father. She lied to you. Lies, lies, lies. Has she ever told the truth? Have any of you ever told the truth? Even lumps are more authentic than you. You do not care about anything. And you are all morbidly the same. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that word very well. First came the word. Respect and cherish that gift. Each world contained in a book is like a mirror, intended for you and you alone. The plot has always been there, reflected in a black puddle and written in your own blood. No ripped page will change it. And that's it. It's all the lore that the game allowed us so far. Also, I found I could move really fast by doing this. One thing I definitely have not figured out too well is NPC quests, if I have missed any. Oops. Oh, I'm not gonna hit him. Damn it. Also, I am curious, what level are you right now? I'm level 53 so far. And I feel decently strong. I'm mostly surprised that there's no stats that you can just choose. You just straight up level up, which I'm fine with, but I'm surprised that they went that direction. I do like the aesthetics of the level up screen though. Do I keep going that way, or do you see if like an enemy spawns over there? I'm gonna see what's up over here. Hello? I figured. I'm gonna die. Damn. Oh my god, I'm alive, but I'm gonna die. Wow. No! Alright. Took me by surprise, but that's okay. I had a feeling there was gonna be a boss here, but anyways. Oh, he has a follow-up now. Don't be afraid, guy. Come on, fight me. Ow. Goodbye. Take a try. No problem. That is why I like the pawn. And besides leveling up, I haven't found a use for the feathers, so I just spend them all on levels. I honestly don't know if that's a good thing or not. Because on the one hand, I don't really have to stress, especially because basically I can deposit my feathers for the next level up. I don't have to hold on to them if I don't have enough for another level. That is a bit of a choice, because a lot of the tension of Souls games definitely is recovering your currency when you die, but at the same time, I can totally see how a lot of people, if not the majority to be honest, find it annoying that you have to pick them up, especially if they spawn inside a boss room, and if the boss is really fast, you know, they can kill you before you pick them up, and so on, which I totally understand. I don't really mind if developers decide to, you know, have different ways for their souls to be, currency to be recovered. But what's your opinion? I'm curious. Oh, he did. Do I want to drop down there? Oh. I can't see. Well, we'll drop on this one, I guess. Okay, so that one is over here. Come on, line up, please. Damn it. Okay, I'm assuming the other one's gonna basically do the same thing and drop me off where the key is. for the other door in the first area. Let's go do that real quick. We'll explore those areas, then keep trucking along. Ow, what hit me? What? What even hit me? Weird. I can't see. I will say, so occasionally the camera does mess around in this game because you're so mobile. This room is destined for us servants of the king, not for you to poke around. Since I am not among those who are granted the privilege to punish you in case of transgression, I can only give a warning. Don't dare touch anything in this tower. It was forbidden, and even though you are a guest, you should respect the authority of he that ruleth the skies. Disobey, and prepare to perish with all of us. Why do I feel like you will not heed my warnings? Obey, or you'll doom us all. I'm gonna doom you guys. I don't want to work here. It's being too unpredictable and dangerous. Sure, some survived it, but they came out of it delirious, like gnome. Forever warped. Leave this place at once before you do something stupid. No. I live for the stupid. What is this? What is this guy? Well, we already know what's gonna happen. Well, something's gonna happen. Alright. Good luck me. Oh boy. What have I done? Alright. I have once again triggered Stonemachia, I guess. Is what I'm gonna call it from now on. It's because of the music, the vinyls. Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Ow. Whoa. I'm tiny. I'm huge. Whoa. Dude, this fight's so trippy. I have not won. I can already tell I have not. No! Did I win? Maybe. That was a trippy fight. You're upside down. And you're upside down. You didn't want to listen. You didn't stay in your place. Pray that you suffer like you never did before. Leave this place and have the good grace to dissolve? That was an interesting fight. Hey, what? Oh, damn it. Dude. Fucked up my elevator ride, dude. I have to wait for it. What? There's another guy? Leave me alone. Alright. Oh, it's... Alright, let me in here, I guess. I don't even know what's happening. I am where? The Royal Theater. Alright. They did say to visit both places, so I am. But another dark place, huh? I wonder what sort of play we're gonna watch or be part of. Oh my god, it's dark in here. guess we're jumping on stage. Hello? Come, my army! Capelia. Yay! Enjoy my astounding performance. Yay! First try. Alright, what do we got here, though? Net. Ancalathos. Cero de Nova. Ender Master. And Chad, the Driller. Anyone else in this VIP section? No? Oh, there's a record here. Mine. And these guys look kind of creepy, dude. Not gonna lie. Alright, we out of here. As twilight was descending upon his dynasty, the most ancient progeny deprived himself of his wings. He abandoned the old to let the new blossom, so that he could receive his reign. In the spire, someone else had already claimed dominion over Midland. So he raised the mountains and rose above everything else. Out of reach, yet always present. Nothing is born from stillness. I did what none of you have been able to do. Leave behind me the limits the king has placed upon me. And on you. What's up, Senpapi? I can still see them growing inside you like putrid infections. You managed to distinguish yourself even in this. Does not matter how much you think you're killing inside yourself. You're just making more room for something worse. Well, I guess it is narration, but we're gaming. I can't reach the cup of the communion. Anyways. Alright, let's spend our feathers. Warp. Your type of RPG. Well, this is a Souls-like, Senpapi. Actually, before we move on, I forgot. What about the guy that was already upside down? Did I fix him by doing what I did? And also, I got a thing. So we need 3 more. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this guy. I already beat him like 3 times, so I don't want to do it again. So, bye, guys. Don't mind me. Nope, you're still upside down. But how are you doing, dude? How was your Monday? Hopefully good. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. I feel like I'm playing Devil May Cry right now. Wrong way, damn it.
Avete dimostrato di non essere nulla. Medera è sprofondata sotto il peso del vostro fallimento. Avrei dovuto essere perfetto, infinito, assoluto. Ma ti sei dovuto mettere in mezzo. Questo teatrino è durato anche troppo. Rullo di tamburi, sipario. Non avere paura.
Where am I going? Where am I?
Gioisci, poiché posso lavare via ogni tua colpa, trascinandoti nell'oblio.
Whoa. So actually, this guy looks pretty cool, but it's very obvious he thinks very highly of himself. He's literally a peacock. Ow. Damn, I got comboed. I missed the first one and it was over. almost had that. I messed up at the end. Where's my thing? How far did I go? What was that? Whatever. Honestly, I don't really care if I lose those. It's only 8,000. Get me out of here. Alright. I got him. Not too bad. That was third try.
Perché non riesco a togliermi le loro parole dalla testa? Cherubim, Michei, Ofani. Tutti i miei fratelli hanno visto in te qualcosa che io non sono riuscita a vedere. Forse non ho voluto vederlo. Ti ho dato io il tuo nome. Allora, perché continuo a pensare che potresti averne un altro? Volevo davvero fidarmi di te. Vorrei tuttora. Addio, Zefiro.
I got something? Or what was that? No! My armors! On the bright side, I still have my palm, which is the one I've been using mostly anyways, but damn. over here? Actually, I don't know where I am. This seems very similar, but we're actually somewhere new. The stone arches. Well, I guess it's a good thing I have not been relying on my other forms. Can I even kill these guys? I don't think I can. I give up on killing that guy. What are these? Little teacups? Are these guys indestructible? I can only, like, parry them to knock them down and that's it? At least I don't have to parry them, I just have to parry near them. Oh, hey! No! Oh, he's alive, okay. Churrobo, look who's here! Do you recognize the place? Churrobo, say something! Oh, my sweet, sweet Churrobo. Always ready to protect me with all his mighty men from a fatal fall from a train in the sky. But he'll be fine. My Churrobo's strong. Strongest of them all. On the other hand, you don't look so good. You look rather battered. It was an exhausting journey, but now that the Spire has revealed the passage to heaven, you and many others will find it and reach your happy ending. Go to the harbor with the others. We'll be alright, I promise. As long as you're about something. Don't let us lull you down. Proceed with pride at the end of your journey. We have no interest in the Spire. We have lived in this land for thousands of mammalian lives, and despite the cruelty it has proven quite capable, we have learned to cherish every aspect of it. It has been our home for a very long time. There's no point hiding it. Now go before I get emotional. Alright, fine. We'll go. Who are you? Hey, you want to know something? This place, this city, has been built in a very sloppy way. Have you noticed how many buildings around here are completely asymmetrical and overlap each other? This is because all the mammals down here went barking mad all of a sudden. They became obsessed, and I stressed, obsessed with building. Topping it all off, they were doing a terrible job at it. All of that just to try to reach us in heaven? Insanity. Heaven might be devastated by the war, but it must be better than this architectural disaster. Maybe you say so. Those cursed giants! They have tried to reach the harbor like everyone else, but those bloody cripples are too big and now blocking the way for all of us. I mean, They are not that big. They don't stop moving. I have no intention of getting stamped on just as heaven is finally on sight. You, on the other hand, look rather sturdy. Therefore, here's the deal. Gather those idiots far from the streets and make them fall into hitting their legs so they won't cause any more problems. Then, why not? I might even give you something in return. But hurry up. I can't always be the last one to survive. So make them all fall at the same time. So we got 2 of them together now. We need to bring these guys over here. This is doable. But man, it's annoying to get this smaller one over here to come over to this side. There we go. I count? Is there more? Oh, there's another one over here. No wonder. Hey, there we go. The orange cat started sleeping in random spots. Cute. Yo, that's goated! Here, take this! Now, let's hope no more show up. Unless you have something better to do. Pfft, sure, of course. The dining room chair. Hey, it's comfy, you know? need something to open these golden gates, I guess? Whoever destroyed this giant was foolish enough to forget their sword stuck there. I would grab it if it wasn't so damn high. Oh. I'm sorry. He did. Ow. Die. Okay, that's the way forward, so let's go this way. Yeah, you keep posting those pictures, dude. Everyone loves her. $10K, nice. Ow. What's that noise? Oh, nice. Little shortcut. We're not gonna have enough, I don't think, but we're getting pretty close. Alright, who are we fighting here? I already see someone chilling up there. The plague! It's me! Ow! Got him. Very, frantic fight. Become queen! Damn. How long does this last, though? The legends are true, then! The spirit can really take us back to heaven! Why did the sculptor never grant that to us? He should have let us pass instead of giving us these stupid statues. He only ever wanted to be worshipped and never be cared about us. Leave me in peace. Go away in that cursed spire like everyone else. I no longer have any interest in going there. Mammals reached extinction 3 times, once in ancient times, once in golden times, and once during the plague. All 3 by falling angels, who had been executed for disobeying the king. And the legend has it that each time, mammals would imprison those beasts inside of works they painted, and they would hide them in fear of having committed an impure act. The 4th time, nothing happened. They simply went extinct, as there were too many of us at the same time. Now that the gates of heaven are open on the top of the spire, do we really deserve to go back there? Hey, you guys are here now. You know what, Churbo? I still understand why this scares all of us so much. Sure, we might have changed shape, but what about our essence? It's still there, and from what I've seen, it hasn't changed much. Although day after day it might, if we allow it to. I think this has always been the meaning of the sculptor. None of us know what the future will be like. Why continue to pursue one that is nothing other than our past? There are things of who I was and who I am that I'm still trying to leave behind. Things that frighten me. Yet in the end, they're still a part of who I am. As long as we remain true to ourselves, we'll be fine. Regardless of who we are, where we are. You're right. You already heard this old man's whines 1,000 times. Come on, let us find a less crowded place. And once you've recovered, we might even play a little. What do you say? How do we get over there? Is that a hint? Where'd that idiot go? I told them we will be here. If they got lost again in the labyrinth, they better stay there. There's so many mice. Just the other day, my buddy over there told me that he had no intention of returning to heaven. Not even if they had the possibility. That they were standing to like living here. And now look at them. That bastard bolted to the harbor as soon as the opportunity presented itself. My statue is fed up with all their nonsense. I can't stack this psychosis anymore. Maybe I'll be the one not to go to the spire. When they say go to the abyss, when they say go to the abyss, let's go back to heaven. I'm scared of finding out he's still up there, eager to tear us down again with a blow from his scythe. I'm scared of meeting his gaze in the crowd. I'm knowing that once we'll be back in heaven, he will. I don't want my wings to be ripped again. You don't have wings. Not anymore, at least. What is happening up ahead? Why is no one moving? Is the bridge broken or something? I can't heal. I hate that brat, or rather that rat. Okay. I don't care about going back. Nope, not at all. I'm not like those sheep. Let them go. They won't get away anywhere anyway. I could swear I saw someone entering the spire right before it activated, forcing the doors open. I think like that is impossible without an armor at maximum power. Who could it have been? I wonder.
Alex,
Mande.
ven a cenar para guardar todo, por favor.
Okay. Alright, we're back. Mm-mm-mm. Move over, I have to reach the spire. Calm down, there's something guarding the bridge. This is very dangerous. A full wind floor battling and something about this. See what happens first. Bloody abyss, why does it always have something interfering when it comes to reaching the cursed place? Come on, all you, at least try to act this bait. Oh, for king's sake, could you button your snout? What's guarding the gate, the bridge? Hey. No. It's the beast. Or the behemoth. Goodbye. I might have missed two, I guess. Oops. Well. That's what I get for trying to go too fast. Those are the rats. have sprinted up instead of trying to dash all the way up. There we go. You know what? I'm lazy. Oh! We killed the elephant. Oh, does this kill me? Yes, it does. I was curious if it still killed me. Well, all I really wanted was to come back here anyways. I was just curious about that. Alright. Spire of the Sky. So we have 3 choices. What do we have here? Giant bell. Damn. It's been a while since I fought this guy, so I was not ready for the speed. Alright. Now we know, though. Okay, so that's where the crosses come from. Every time he smacks the ground, he leaves the crosses. So I actually have to move. I can't just try to face, literally face on him, because the crosses will eventually make me mess up my parries. There we go. Whoa. Hey, I got my horse back. Okay, so in here we're probably gonna get the bishop, I guess. Eggs. It's Eggman. First try on that one. Oh, we got the rook out of this one. I like how it shows the tutorials if I didn't have these guys before. Alright, we're getting our bishop back on this one. Whew. Right. Got him. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing behind this, right? Alright, let's see what's in store for us over here. Is it the final boss, potentially? Let's find out.
È colpa tua se ho questi ricordi. È colpa tua se sono qui.
You wanted to be here.
Tutto quello che ho fatto è colpa tua.
What do you mean?
Benedico il giorno che ti ha rubato la memoria, poiché ora posso farti ricordare tutti i tuoi sbagli. Mi hai lasciata nell'oscurità. Nessuna luce, nessun destino. Solo vendetta. Abbi paura.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You literally just were in my face. Alright. I messed up. I shouldn't have done my special attack there. Damn, I'm missing all my parries, dude. Yep, I missed all of them. Damn, I didn't even see that attack. It was a kick, I guess? Damn. I was doing better on that one. This might not be final boss, but probably close to it. Damn it. I'm not quite reading their moves perfectly yet. Got him. No. Why did you have to fight me? No world could ever hide my shame. I failed to recognize you for who you truly were, while she did. For too much time, I let myself be fooled by what I was seeing on the surface, blind before the truth I had in front of me. At last, I can see you now. Your essence made crystal clear by the resentment harbored in our sister's heart. A motiveless, hypocritical, and empty rancor. With their sin, both that resentment and the upteenth remains of our false ancestry cease to exist. They don't have a single life left to spit out now. Rise again, brother. Remember their arrogance, their selfishness, and the price we paid in suffering. Remember the sins they blamed on us, condemning us to be called the assassins of the only one who ever loved us. Only he still remains. Let's erase what is left of our father, together as one, like family. And someone murdered him as well. It's the other me. I have to make it dramatic, I'm sorry. But I have to. Or actually, there's no other me. It's just me. There is no family. There is only I. The king! Ow! Ow. Damn. Alright, this feels pretty final. Damn. That's a lot faster than I thought. Come at me. Damn it. Goodbye. No, don't run away. I have defeated. I've done it. I am the king now. I've destroyed everything. My true form. That was me all along. Yay, they're alive. They're like, fuck that spire anyways. Yay, I guess, maybe. I honestly don't understand certain things. Yeah, good job, Chernobyl. Man, maybe these two were the real main characters of this game. I was just kind of there, you know? Yay! It's like, oh, he's carrying. I was like, why is he running? Are we really waiting for the entire tower to disintegrate? No. Okay, they're fine. Kind of. I guess they cease to exist, really. Yay, I guess. I don't know what I'm seeing. Yay, I guess. I don't understand what's happening. Fiend. Credits? Or not yet? There it is. A little loud, I would say there, but it's fine. Alright. By Ivan Maestri, or directed. We got our 3D artists. Ivan Maestri. Lead programmer, Ivan Maestri. Also, Daniel Bonassini. And then Giovanni Carasso, Marco Guerini. Ivan Maestri, I think. So many Italian names because it's Italian studio. So I'm sorry if I mispronounce any, and I think I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna embarrass myself some more. But, anyways, fun game. Figured it would be about this amount of time-ish. Sub 20 hours, I think, is my total playtime because I did leave the game like sitting there for a bit. Playtesters, supporters from Patreon. Pixel Mega Scans, Unreal Engine, Wise. Thanks for playing. You're welcome. I enjoyed your game. We completed the game. Checkmate. So, the thing I'm curious about, if I press continue, does it start me over right away, or let's find out. That's the main thing I want to see. So it puts me here. I am evil. Ooh, I ended at level 69. So we completed the main game. Oops. So I'm probably gonna end it off here, but I need to look real quick. Anything here? Whoa. So I can just choose to look like that if I want to for the pawn. What's this? This is new. Right? Oh. Oh, it's this. Do you want to start New Game Plus? Ah. There it is. Okay, so I can do New Game Plus here. We are not gonna start New Game Plus on stream. I'm gonna have to look up some achievos here because I probably obviously missed some NPC quests as my main one off the top of my head. So I'll probably do that in my own time. That was fun. I will say the only thing that I feel probably was not super balanced per se was the fact that I pretty much beat the entire game realistically only using the pawn. Was still fun, but I think I needed to figure out how to use the other ones a little more, and I'll probably do that in New Game Plus, but it's fine. The combos were probably pretty good if you can if I could figure that out and all that stuff. Let's see, we're missing 10 achievos, but yes, we did not unlock all the skills. We did not do all the achievements, obviously. So I'm just gonna take a peek at the hidden achievements I did not have. Number 1, enter Mother's World. I have no idea how to do that. Defeat Shell, defeat that, defeat that. Defeat those. Defeat all the painting bosses. Dance in the secret studio. Find all the cards and vinyls. So, yep. I will... Maybe I'll do not New Game Plus, you see it. But for beating just the main game overall, 16-ish hours, probably a little less. Because I left the game running for a bit. I don't know if that counts for the playtime. But we'll see. Maybe I'll pull up a guide. See if I can find all these, if I can still do them without going into New Game Plus, or if I do need to do New Game Plus. We'll find out that next time. So, with that being said, we are done for tonight. I am going to pass it off to my friend Ferran. Maybe I'll help her because she's playing some Dark Souls 2, and I know she's achievement hunting, so I'll see if I can help her out. But once again, though... Dokuro, thank you again for the raid and everyone that chilled out with me tonight. For the follows, for the game, hanging out, the chatting. I super appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, follow, and or else I will be appreciated. But as always, not necessary at all. I might do more of this tomorrow if I find a guide, and if not, I'll probably play Overwatch or Rivals with my friend, or we'll end up doing something else completely. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Bye.